In case you are wondering what a monopolistic competitive market looks like, here are 3 critical points. The first, the market includes many buyers and many sellers. 2. Firms produce and sell slightly differentiated products. 3. The firms have easy entry and exit from the market. Firms in a monopolistic competitive market are price searchers because they sell slightly differentiated products. For example, a business is selling 1 unit of a product for $100 and sells 2,000 units per week. If they were to increase their price to $110 per unit, they will most likely still sell 1,800 units that week because what it sells is not like anything else in the market. But just like monopoly and competitive firms, monopolistic competitive market firms must answer 2 questions. How much do we produce and what price do we charge? They answer these questions by producing the quantity of output at which marginal revenue equals marginal cost, and searching for the highest price per unit at which they can sell their entire output. A firm in this type of market does not face as much competition because of their unique product. It is hard for consumers to find a good substitute. That is one of the major differences between a monopolistic competitive market and just a competitive market. There's product differentiation and there's non-price competition. Another point of inefficiency is that firms operate with excess capacity. That means they put out less products to maximize profits rather than putting out products at minimum average cost. For example, a firm will put out less pair of designer jeans and charge a higher price than put out jeans for what they are actually worth. For example, a designer jean company knows that it can charge a higher price for their jeans because as long as their logo is present, consumers will continue to buy their product. Consumers sometimes get more utility or satisfaction from a product just because they may perceive it as better than others. There are special cases for products like gasoline that have physical qualities that will not change despite who is selling it. This is another way in which advertising and branding is important. Very often, many gas stations will be at one intersection. A consumer may prefer one over another simply because one is easier to access. Monopolistic competitive markets are known to be inefficient. At optimum output, a firm will be charging a price that exceeds marginal cost. A firm will maximize profits only if marginal revenue equals marginal cost. The monopoly power a firm possesses means that at its maximum level of production, there will be a consumer-producer surplus. Many firms would prefer to be in a monopolistic competitive market because they do not face as much competition from other sellers. A rise in price of a good will not cause consumers to leave. Because of these inefficiencies, firms must produce different products. Their products are different in any way that is perceived by a consumer, such as location, packaging, from who it is purchased, or if it is delivered.
Many small businesses function under monopolistic competitive markets. Examples would include independently owned restaurants. Each restaurant offers its consumers slightly differentiated products from others, but all restaurants are still competing for the same consumers to choose their place to eat. Monopolistic competitive markets include the following characteristics. Each firm makes its own decisions for its product and its cost of production. Entrepreneurs of monopolistic competitive markets are taking a much bigger risk in their firms than those in perfectly competitive markets because these entrepreneurs make their own decisions for the firm's product. Also, as we said before, there are no walls blocking entry or exit into monopolistic competitive markets. So, if you are wondering what a monopolistic competitive market is, now you know.